Hi, Alan.
Hi, Naveed.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, going to ask you a few questions so our audience can know a bit more about the project we're putting together and get to know you a bit better. Could you tell us a little about yourself and what drew you to this film?
Okay, about myself. I'm 77 years old. Um, I'm single. I live in Maidenhead in Berkshire. I've been involved with the film industry for approximately 10 years. And on this project, I'm obviously one of the two key actors in the film, as well as producer and in part script writing.
Would you like to tell a bit more about the script or how Oliver, the main protagonist, his journey in the script resonates with your own experiences?
Yeah, well, I can tell you that the script was actually originally about the story was originally about something quite different. But you yourself, having lived through thus far with me in my cancer journey, were inspired to change the general story that was being told within this already existing screenplay. Um, you converted it into a personal experience that you were and still are living through with myself on this journey. Um, Came up with the major changes, converting it into that story. Um, we then sat down together and looked more closely at how I might see it from my own personal point of view. We made some adjustments in the script, and then we were in discussion with Karina, who is the female lead in the film, who's a very talented scriptwriter and filmmaker. And she was invited to join us, and her contribution has led to what we now have, we think, is a very good script. It's a drama. It's based on a character, myself, that has to face a very large decision in his life. He's given a prognosis by his specialist that he's got stage 4 cancer with only a limited amount of time left. He's told by his consultant that without chemo, he probably has something like 6 months left to live. With chemo, based on averages, figures, probably something around 18 to 24 months. And in the film, which is unlike the decision that I took, in the film, our main character, the one I play, is unable to come to a decision as to whether he feels he should or wants to go on chemo or live out whatever time he's got without the chemo. And I was just blown away with the amount of care and attention and love, frankly, that they've showered upon me during this part of my journey. And I wanted to highlight the quality and the value of that care and attention that I've received. So the film runs through a number of conversations on the telephone. They never meet in person. My character never tells the Macmillan nurse that he is a cancer patient. He's rather a smart guy, and he can feel that she's going through a difficult time herself. And so what happens is there's a bit of a role reversal. He, in fact, if you like, becomes her Macmillan nurse, and she becomes the person that he's trying to support through her own psychological crisis. Psychological probably is a bit of a harsh term to use. Burnout. People who do that kind of job go through really difficult times accompanying people that are on that journey. And it's not surprising that from time to time, people under that amount of pressure burn out. My character senses that that's the general direction of the film.